One player who is now in the treatment room for Man City is, of course, top scorer Erling Haaland, who has been ruled out for 5 to 7 weeks with an ankle injury that he picked up in the FA Cup win over Bournemouth.
Yeah.
He's already missed City's last two games against Leicester and Man United. He's now facing a race against time to recover before the end of the season, then of the domestic season. He scored 30 goals in 40 games for City this season. How big of a blow, Stephen, is it for City to be without Haaland during this important period in the season?
Yeah, giant 6'5" blow. He's massive, and it's a massive blow. He's the best natural finisher, maybe in world football. Definitely in the Premier League. Yeah, he's phenomenal. I don't think he would have changed the derby for what it's worth. I think City was so limp and lifeless that I don't think he really would have had much joy anyway. He might have changed it with his presence and his natural leadership and the fact that he is a blue. He might have got going and he always loves the games against United. But yeah, it's a huge blow. I mean, I still feel Marmoush has the goals if City turn up. I don't doubt his instinct. I think Marmoush was sort of let down a little bit in the derby. He was willing, he was able, his movement was decent, but there was nothing coming his way at all. Because I said, he got that passing behind from O'Reilly at one point. It's a couple of runs he made which were really smart where De Bruyne tried to play him. He just couldn't make the pass where De Bruyne of old would have. One in particular where De Bruyne was in the inside right channel, where he attempted a De Bruyne cross and he just knocked it out of play. Where previously he would have found the back post. Marmoush had got away from the defender as well, so if he'd made the cross, I think it's fair to say there would have been a very decent chance. So yeah, Haaland's a huge blow. Yeah, I mean, I think our chances of getting Champions League football are obviously higher if he's there. Uh, and I think the margin for error is a lot smaller now as well. But we spent 60 odd million on this guy who's he was a goal a game level striker in the Bundesliga. He's got 39. I think it's 39 goals assists in now 40 games, but it was 39 in the same amount of games before the derby. And I'm a firm believer that sometimes heroes can step up when you need them, and this could be Marmoush's chance to sort of stake a bit of a claim ahead of next season, find his feet a little bit more, though he's had a good start, score a few goals and get City Champions League football. And he's more than capable. And I feel like he should be, to be honest. I mean, most of the teams were challenging would take him as well. So we should be in safe enough hands.
Yeah, Mamouche is a different player to Haaland. Haaland's
Yeah.
probably a bit more physical, a bit more of a target man if you like. But you're satisfied with what you've seen from Mamouche so far that he can provide the goods and fire City into the Champions League.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's. I think the thing I wanted to see is he going to be a killer in front of goal? And I think he's very obviously a good finisher. He's supremely confident in front of goal. I think his movement is nice. He's not obviously as effective as Haaland. Um, I like his tendency to link up as well. He likes to drop deep a little bit. He works really hard. His touch is good. He's got a good pace, of course. Uh, he had a nice sort of burgeoning partnership as well with Savinho during the Leicester game, which I quite liked. And I think that shows signs of a really intelligent player who's looking for those dynamics and partnerships, like he had with Ekatike. I've probably butchered that, but at Frankfurt, yeah, you could see similar signs maybe with Savinho there. So yeah, I think he's shown a lot of promise. Obviously, he's still got a long way to go to be, deemed a success at Manchester City. But to me, the hunger's there, and I think the work rate's there. But he's playing in the worst side in 10 years for Manchester City, so it's very hard to truly judge him when the side isn't free flowing and he's feeding off scraps. But I think that it'd be the same for most people. So I don't really think it's his fault that he was pretty quiet in the derby because I think the City gave him absolutely no service whatsoever.